Finally, the darkness subsided,
Create spike ball.
and our heroes were relieved to
wish.
find themselves
Draw a
in the
circle.
light again.
Yeah, draw a
The
circle.
thief
Good
quietly
luck.
surveyed the new surroundings.
With a controller, yeah, that's
She'd
pretty
never
much
been here
impossible.
before, but for reasons beyond explanation, she felt a sense
Ruins
of
of the
belonging.
perished.
The ruins of the perished, as the old king had called them, looked
Here's
exactly
some more
as they
stuff that
had
happened
imagined.
off screen.
Beautiful and majestic.
Boo.
despite
This is
the
like-
centuries gone by.
This is like watching
The
Fellowship of
third
the Ring,
artifact could
watching the
perhaps
fight
prove
scenes,
that the height
and then having
of
someone
the
just like
ruins
sit down and be like, okay, this happened in between.
That would be the best if Boromir was just like,
I don't think
alright, so guys.
Except those nasty bones.
And then I tried to kill a hobbit and take his ring.
It's beautiful.
Pontius, check your fucking privilege.
Awesome.
I'm
Those are new
disgusted.
spikes.
I'm leaving this Let's Play. Amadeus is clearly done.
Yeah. Amadeus had to stand there and think about that for a minute. And yeah, those spikes, they're Indiana Jones spikes. They're just on a timed interval. Whatever.
Well, actually, Indiana Jones spikes are activated by the light.
Well, it's pretty bright out. It's like orange and yellow. There's also this giant log.
Man, when I was little, I watched that scene in Indiana Jones where they had the thing activated by light. And I was like, man, like as a kid, I asked my parents, like, is that even, like, possible? and I think my mom was like, yeah, totally. And, like, years later, I told her about that, and she was like, I was lying.
Oh, that's amazing.
Really
I
funny.
just lied to my fucking face.
God. That's a great mother.
Yeah, light totally does that, you know. You know, like a light source that just
I'm sure they totally
activates-
had the means to do that as an ancient culture.
Well, whenever I think about stuff like that, I always think of, like, was it Aladdin? It had, like, the room where you move the mirror and it lights everything up. Or was that...
You mean every game with the puzzle?
Well, every, like, game that takes place in any kind of, like, vaguely Egyptian-themed area, it's got that puzzle. The mirror puzzle.
It was also in The Mummy.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. That one was really silly, too, because doesn't he, like, shoot it with his gun? And the mirror goes into position.
It's been so long since I've seen The Mummy.
It's been a long time, yeah. I feel like
Brendan
that's what happens,
Fraser,
though.
He always shoots.
Though
it
I
with his
watched it a bunch as a kid, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I always thought it was a good movie.
I still think it is.
It's not
I
bad.
remember it being good. I
I-
remember The Mummy 2 being pretty good, and The Scorpion King just sucked.
I always liked the second
What?
one, too. But yeah, The Scorpion King, I don't think anybody thought that was good.
I thought it was interesting.
It was an
You
interesting
would.
idea, but
I would what? Subject skeletons to years of subjugation? Yes, I would.
Racist. Devious spike balls.
yeah, they place them like landmines. Or depth charges, I guess, in this case. I don't know why I said landmines underwater.
That would be very much not the land.
That is the exact opposite of land.
It'd be really impressive if they did get him underwater, though.
Yep. Well, here's something new. I'm also really bad at these puzzles, FYI. Each button raises and lowers different platforms, but it's like, it's binary, so if the platforms are raised, they get raised. If they're lowered. Or if they're lowered, they get raised. If they're raised, they get lowered. And so it took me a while to be like, okay, I gotta get this experience. How can I do this without looking like a complete idiot?
Obviously, this.
I may not succeed. So yeah, I completed the puzzle, but then I'm like, well, I gotta get the experience. So I go back. There we go. Got that one. And I got that one. Now I can go. This one isn't that bad. There's one later on that has 3 switches. That's a lot more confusing.
It gotta be horrible.
It's like those stupid puzzles that are like the color changing puzzles. The ones that are you press this one and the colors next to it change. Or the switches next to it turn on and off. I'm terrible with those puzzles.
Oh yeah, they had that one in KOTOR.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just press buttons until it works.
They
Basically.
had multiple ones in KOTOR actually. Like, there's one like to kill a dude or save a dude in the first level.
Yeah.
The Duros guy? Yeah. Oh, I should remember that much about the game, wow.
Underwater Pontius. He jumps really high when he's underwater,
He
too.
still jumps like a maniac. What?
Yeah. He's got mad ups.
I don't know how.
White knights can't jump.
This one can.
Starring Martin Lawrence. This game also stars Martin Lawrence.
As Pontius. Every actor plays Pontius
Damn,
at different
Gina.
points in his life.
I really
It's
want
like that,
Pontius to say damn.
It's like that Bob Dylan movie.
Also, we saw it a second ago, but the shield skeletons have been upgraded as well now.
Oh no.
They have chainmail and they have metal shields. They just take more hits. The hammer still wrecks them, however.
Well,
I mean, most of what you do wrecks enemies.
Pretty much. Physics puzzle. Gotta ride the seesaw.
To a certain point, till you can double jump.
Yeah, pretty much. All about the experience.
shot right at his feet.
Yep.
That takes skill.
I don't really like the new shield skeletons that much because their shields, they make a really weird, like, tick noise when you hit them. With
Oh no, they cut off those gates in the back. How you'll get out?
There's a third dimension.
Ooh.
This is where I need the hammers song. Because that was just literally Pontius going back and forth, swinging his hammer.
And kicking
Yeah. No, I was hoping you would hit it out of the air
No, you
for a
can't.
home run.
You can't swing the hammer in the air, unfortunately.
Oh,
I totally would have if I could. So yeah, you could use boxes to get up there, or you could just grab them. Because there's convenient wooden planks on the bottom of it.
There's convenient wooden planks on like 90% of this game.
Pretty much, yeah.
and that's why they're destroying the forest.
It's the only way they can stop Zoya from advancing.
There's wanted posters of her, and they're just like, please don't put wood up.
It's all we have.
Make spike traps or something. Just, no.
That's the big misunderstanding. The skeletons are not trying to kill us. They're just trying to stop us from killing them.
Oh,
It's
I
all
feel bad about
self-defense.
this. Oh, this is the 3 puzzle, 3 switch thing.
I told you this game was supposed to show you the terrible things we do to skeletons.
Yep. And yeah, this is the 3-button puzzle. I'm bad at it.
They call me 3-button puzzle.
There's like, I don't know how many platforms there are. There's like 7 or 8 of them, and you can't even see 2 of them.
It's called the guessing game.
There's several ways that you can actually use them to get up and like progress the stage, but as you know, that is not where I'm going.
No.
Progress this stage.
Why would I want to do that? Okay, I think we can go. No,
Or if we don't.
now we can go. Now we can go.
This game is still pretty.
Excuse me.
I totally zoned that skeleton.
Oh.
It's kind of sad when you think about it, because it's just, these skeletons are just minding their business. Just climbing on stuff, and we're just wrecking
Assholes.
everything.
Did you just spike that skeleton in a...
I think I might have.
Oh no.
You destroyed their
Little
bridge.
platforms.
Yep. Gonna break the bridge. Let loose all the barrels. That one too. Well, hold on. Oh, I flipped it over. There we go.
Oh. Yeah, arrows can do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, totally.
it's Zoya. What?
Oh, now you are the Kong.
Yep. He has barrel power.
Amadeus Kong.
Oh, it all makes sense now. At the beginning of Jumpman, Amadeus turns himself into a monkey. Because he finally got a lady.
Turns himself into the alpha male, which happens to be a giant ape.
Oh no, there's DK now.
Yeah, there he is.
He's gonna fight you over his necktie.
Oh, he's dead.
But it's cool, you got a hammer.
Yeah, it's all good.
See,
The proven enemy of monkeys everywhere.
Yeah. That's the victory lap. And amazingly, there's nothing to grapple onto here. So I was like, I don't know how to get this experience. What would-
I can't choose
what do
the
I do?
game, no.
Oh wait, yes I can. I have a wizard. But then I saw another one that's cleverly hiding.
I just realized you have a secondary cheese.
They just give you more boxes too. And I still managed to fall into the spike pit.
That'll show you.
There we go. I was trying to slide the box in there and it was not working.
I'll show you to be a spike pit.
Just wave my hand at you.
Yeah. I have impotent rage.
And that's what you get for being a wizard with no fireball.
I'll show you to be.
Isn't that a spell in D&D? Impotent Rage. I feel like it should be. Oh no.
They,
Into it.
That was a very good death pose by Amadeus. It was very
In
dramatic.
slow motion.
that skeleton knew the first rule was to kill the wizard first.
Yeah. And so this part is actually... Nah, who am I kidding? It's not any harder. Zip.
Still got wood planks everywhere.
The platforms are kind of precarious, but it's... If you have any sort of control over your jumping, you won't have
If
any
you're
trouble.
not, you know, unable to hold a controller, you can do this.
Pretty much. I'm gonna push this
Wait,
giant
no, that
piece
doesn't
of
even make
rock.
sense, because they have that controller that you can use without fingers, so you have no excuse.
Welp, yep. No excuse.
Thanks, Xbox.
What if I don't have a mouth?
I mean, they could probably breathe into something and do it.
Actually, I don't know how that controller that doesn't use fingers.
I don't know either. I need a wizard to
that
get
guy
this
made it.
experience.
For
Well,
paraplegics.
good job killing your wizard. Oh, there he
He's
is.
back. He's
He's a
alright.
ghost.
Yeah, characters turn blue when you revive them. Their
'Cause he's a
their
ghost.
portraits in the top turn blue for a minute.
Huh.
An interesting little detail. Here's another skeleton arena, but it's got a nice little seesaw in the middle.
This is the multiplayer map.
And yes, it works for killing skeletons. If you hit them with the seesaw, they die. So, you can imagine what I'm going to be doing for the next couple minutes.
Oh, that's way too amusing.
I probably wouldn't do anything else.
Bam.
They're jumping right into
I
you.
know, it's great.
great.
Just asking for it.
Whoa. No need to skeleton blame.
Okay, so I understand that those are like ramparts and stuff, but what were they going to use that one for? What are they breaking into with that?
Well, you see, they need it so that they can get up here.
Oh, okay.
Damn it, where's Jerry? He's the only one who can jump like a crazy person
Yeah.
while running straight up a vertical surface.
Master
break.
Wizards.
What? More things made by Master Wizards?
Yeah.
We're actually gonna give that to the wizard.
Whoa.
Because-
Planks.
Pontius has enough health.
The masterest of wizards make more planks.
If you actually give Amadeus like all the boosting items, he can summon like something like up to 5 crates and like 4 planks at a time. Why you would ever need a construction that large is completely beyond me, but
Because you're building a robot.
Yeah.
Amadeus just... I'll form the head and...
that would be amazing if you just
Walk
Somebody
through the
just
robot.
maximum grinds Amadeus all the way up, and they have like 20 boxes
It's not
and 20 other things.
just a
And they could just make a fully functioning robot
Yep.
out of all the pieces that they made it out of.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I lied. There is
Could the
kind of a
Guardian
cutscene in this game,
Light brighter than the sun.
Oh
blinding
shit.
our
Oh man.
pictures
but it's
of
playable,
open
and
flash
that's pretty
before
much
their
it.
eyes.
Look at that cursor go.